We have been told our entire lives eat less, move more, calories in, calories out. And if you're fat, you must be overeating or not exercising enough. Gary Taubes completely dismantles this idea in his book, Why We Get Fat. The central idea of the book is that obesity is a hormonal and a metabolic problem and not a failure of your willpower or discipline. According to Taubes, we don't get fat because we overeat. We overeat because we are getting fat. The real driver here is hormonal regulation, especially insulin, and insulin is primarily driven by carbohydrates. When we eat carbohydrates, especially refined carbs and sugars, insulin levels rise. And insulin tells the body to store fat. When fat is being stored, less energy is available to the rest of the body. So, what happens? We get hungrier, our energy levels drop, we move less. Not because we are lazy, but because our biology is responding exactly as it is designed to. Taubes isn't saying that calories don't matter. He is saying that calories in, calories out explains the math of weight change, not the biology of why the body is driven to gain fat in the first place. Most diets fail because they reduce calories without fixing the underlying cause. We might lose weight, but a lot of that weight is muscle that slows metabolism, increases hunger, and almost inevitably leads to weight regain. Which is why so many people feel like they did everything right and still failed. One of the strongest parts of the book is the historical and population data. Again and again, when sugar and white flour enter the diet, obesity and diabetes follow, even in populations that are physically active. And interestingly, obesity is often associated with poverty, not prosperity, which completely challenges the idea that this is just about indulgence and excess. If you're the kind of person who likes things clearly laid out, here are the quick takeaways from the book. Obesity is a metabolic problem and not laziness or a lack of discipline. Protein and fat don't make us fat. Carbohydrates, especially refined ones, drive insulin, fat storage, and hunger. Our fat tissue is hormonally regulated. Chronic dieting often leads to muscle loss, slower metabolism, and fat regain. Low carb diets consistently improve weight and metabolic markers in trials. There are no essential carbohydrates. Our bodies can run on fat and ketones. Obesity is better understood as a form of malnutrition and not excess. Exercise is excellent for health, but not a reliable cure for obesity. Nutrition has to be fixed first. And what makes us fat, carbohydrates, also contributes to diseases like diabetes, metabolic syndrome, Alzheimer's, and even some cancers. Fix nutrition first, and everything else follows. I gave this book 5 stars because it replaces shame and guilt with understanding. If you have ever done everything right and still struggled with fat and weight gain, this book doesn't blame you, it explains you. And honestly, this shift alone makes it worth reading.